So, let's play. Let's see. Oops, did not mean to do that. Get in there, over here. There we go. So, goal for today. Just kind of, I have my hands on the wrong spots. At the. I am not touching my keyboard. Okay. Game's acting a little bit wonky on me. Kind of expect that. So I have a couple things I'd like to kind of do today. We'll have to wait and see how much of them I can actually get done. Store the iron in there and that. So the first major thing I was thinking was that I would like to try and get an iron farm going. I couldn't find the video tutorial, the one I used before, so I'm going to have to try and remember it. I might have to swap back and forth between a couple different shots to try and get everything. But the other thing I was thinking was like, I need to do a couple of things. I am not finding a lot of useful ore and materials around here. I need a lot of iron to make a hopper. I need to find some iron stuff like that. So my thought for today, at least for right now, was to take a little bit of a detour. Oop. Come on, there we go. First thing I'm gonna do is actually go over to the village, and I'm gonna steal another bed from over there. So over in the village, I'm gonna steal another bed because I'm gonna go on a little bit of a trip. I'm gonna head back over to the mountains over there where we kind of came from. And my hope is that over there, because I was able to find a couple of things over there pretty quick, pretty easy. I'm hoping that if I set up a mine over there, I can get my hands on a couple of things relatively quickly, relatively easily. Or at least that's the hope. That may actually pull you back up. There we go. Let's see here. I just need to steal one more bed. I want this just to be on the safe side, because I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be gone. Oops, not that. Give me that back. That way I can just not have to worry about, night and just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so I want to take a quick run over there. Let's get a running here. So, my kind of hope here... I've got a sword. Up, 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 up. I'm going to try and collect some of the fish around here so I have a little bit more food for later. I have to cook it up, but at least that way I'm not just completely dependent on my bread. If I'm going to set up a mine over here, probably the easiest thing to try and do long term is to see about building a railroad over to here from my house. I can get back and forth without too much difficulty. I need to find some rail carts for that. And the biggest thing I don't have that I kind of want to get my hands on is redstone. I have not found any redstone. I have found very little iron. Um, just in general. I found crap tons of copper, but I need to find some more iron to try and get the. I need it for I need it for the hoppers, and I'm gonna need it for some pails and some buckets. I spent a little bit of time trying to find. I cannot find where that the tutorial that I used before on my other game, because it was a pretty simple uh, iron farm. I was just gonna do that again because I don't want it to be anything too complex early game. But I could not, for the life of me, find it. It was all these other ones that must have been newer ones they discovered as the game's been updated. Uh, Let's dig around. The other thought I had was actually trying to find another village, like a forest biome village, and kind of reset up back over there, just because that would probably give me a slightly better off aspect. Is like the village here is there's not much there, and there's not a ton of villages. The other thing that I've been worried about trying to set up something here is that it's pretty swampy, so there's a lot of underground water chasms and things like that that I've found. So I'm a little bit nervous about trying to build a farm and dig down underwater in that type of environment, not knowing if exactly what it is I'm going to end up finding. So just the amount of water being around there is like I didn't really want to up and move, just because it's not exactly the easiest thing. It's pretty early game still, so I'm not like super concerned about finding stuff, but we're also talking about I'd have to figure out where a forest biome is and find a village within the forest biome. I could probably just walk along the whatchamacallit. Walk along the beach, since I'm basically what it looks like I'm right next to like an ocean or something. So I might be able to find something if I just walk along the beach for a while. But it's just trying to find this different things that I want to find. I found some more copper. Apparently I found a very copper heavy place. Might as well keep collecting it while it's still here. And of course it broke. I only got one other pickaxe with me. I did not think that part through at all, did I? Think no. Go back to this. I was kind of hoping just it wouldn't take super long to try and find a few things. So I have the idea of what the farm needs to look like in my head, but it's just I need a decent amount of iron to start it because I need at least one bucket. We're gonna do the easy version. My idea, at least, was to do the easy version of it first, then build the more advanced or upgrade it and get it to the more advanced version afterwards. And while I was kind of running off because it's like the two aren't different enough from each other for me to worry about it. It's mostly just how we. Oh gosh, don't do this to me now, you mouse. It's mostly just how you take down the iron golem. It's a really easy way, and there's a way they both work, just one works a little bit faster than the other. Um, Super relaxing. Where exactly is everything? I'm going to be like 2 blocks off everything, aren't I? For next week, for anyone who wasn't around for the stream on Thursday, next week, we're going to do a farm on Tuesday. So that means we'll probably do 1, 2 bosses, maybe uh, maybe 3 or 4. I'm not sure exactly how far we'll try and go. I hear monsters. That's actually a good sign. That means there's a spot that's open enough for there to be monsters. Well, I found it. Now that's the problem, is I've got to figure out how to get down there. Obviously, I can't really go down. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's over here. Ooh, good iron. Lost the iron. More iron. Well, hi, Kane. I haven't seen you at all today. Okay. So it looks like we could pop a block here. And let's drop. That was a little bit farther of a drop than I thought it would be. There's a lot more spiders down here than I thought there were. Oh, there's a spawner, that's why. I am gonna die here. There's a spawner down there, that's why. Great, I just lost all my stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have to try... I want to try and get my stuff back here. I'll try and think this a little bit more. That's a sheep. Trying to keep my eyes open for chickens, because they have occasionally have a chance to lay. There's an egg. Give me that. Hopefully I don't lose this. I'm going to need eggs later for... I'm going to try and also do a chicken farm. So we need eggs for that too. Let's see here. So much stuff down there. I need to break the spawner. That'll help. But I really should have thought about what I should have done before I dropped down, as I should have thrown down the bed and set that as my respawn point so I wouldn't have to. Oh, I got 2 eggs now. Walk back, but I wasn't that smart, unfortunately. Alright, where was the hole that I dug? Should be right down here. Yep. Okay, so now we gotta think about this for a minute. Come on, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Whoa, crap. I just saw that. Ah. Come on. There we go. Well, the upside is I think I can do this. Should be able to get my gear back. The biggest problem there was just I was trying to get to a spot where I could swap over, put my sword down onto the thing so I could actually do like AoE some damage, but never got the chance. I was going to keep running for a few minutes, but I realized, oh, that's a huge drop off. I'll die there and it will be a Zen loss. So I hope that I can try to get everything back. But yeah, so Tuesday is going to be a uh, farm day. I'm not exactly sure how long the stream will be, just because it's a farm day. It might just be 2 bosses and then we're done. It might be 4 bosses. There's no stream planned for Thursday. A lot of people are going to be gone. Or there's no raid planned for Thursday. A lot of people are going to be gone. I might stream something, just because I'm not leaving until Friday. I have a video that I'm gonna have. I still need to record it. I know what I'm gonna do, which is the first major hurdle. I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna have a video for you guys that'll go out on Christmas. Hi, Kane. Um, stop. Get off. Okay, let's get up here. Break this. Okay, we all good now? What do we got here? String. Couple coals. Ooh, gunpowder. That's always a good thing. Melon seeds, beetroot seeds, and music disc. Iron horse armor, another music disc. More string. I got a couple of CDs out of that. That's impressive. I didn't think I'd get that. You know, wheat. I already had wheat, I thought. Um, Alright, I need to... Really? Oops, too far. Alright, there we go. Woo! Got my stuff back. Well, let's eat. My mouse is fighting me a little bit. I want... Can I make any more torches? I can. 20. Okay, it's got that. Let's pop a block there. And... Alright, there we go. So... Now... Let's light this place up a little bit. It's not going to stop monsters from spawning because there's nowhere I have anywhere near enough lights for that. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There's the spider. Where I know I was getting hit by a skeleton. Is the skeleton below me? There you are. I just saw him move. So it looks like we have a good spot here. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Well, not exactly what I wanted. But at least that didn't kill me. So it looks like we have a large cave area here. Oh, one killed the other. Is there a freaking like creeper spawner down here? This is 5 creepers now. No, don't do it there. Don't do it there. Please, not there. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, I got him. Okay. Some spiders over there. This is a really big cavern. That's so cool. I love this kind of stuff. Dang it. Oh, I thought I was going to blow up there for a second. have a spawner over here or something? Because there's so many creepers down here. Seriously, there's another one. What the heck? Why are there so many creepers? Yeah, I didn't think I'd get him that time. Alright, before I get out of here, let me at least get some of this. I do not see any iron down here. I need some more stuff for some more torches. I've got some iron. I only got 2 raw iron. I must have dropped the rest of it. One of the times I died. I'm out of torches again. So I can get some iron ingots. I can't get too many of them though. That's the downside to this. So I really wanted to try and find some iron ingots. But, oh well. That's copper. Oh, there's some lava around here. If I could find a good spot to harvest lava, that would be better. It must be in a heavy copper area, because that's like all the stuff I'm finding. Not really finding any iron. Oh, here's some more. I'll help. I need like 1 hopper. Oh, mossy rocks. I need like 1 copper, or not 1 copper, 1 hopper, and then alright, there we go. Let's get out of here. Head back to the house. We'll take a look and see. I think I can get started. Maybe. I might be able to do what I want to do. I might need some more wood, though. Set this so I can get some sleep. Break the bed. Do I still have? Yes, I still do have the eggs. Good, 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 good. I am going to have to look that one back up because that one is a more complicated farm. But that should be enough for me to, yes, I've got 4 raw iron. I can turn that into iron ingots. I think I've got 4 iron ingots left back there. And just kind of glancing around. So if I got those all back there, and I've got those 4, I've got 4 raw, and I think I got 4 normals. Because the 2 things I'm going to need a hopper, and I'm going to need a hopper, and I'm going to need at least 1 pail. I'd really like to have more than 1 pail, but 1 pail will probably have to do. Back that way. Then, so goal today, I think at this point, oh, pumpkins, is to try and get a iron farm working. Since I'm right next to the village, I should be able to get the farm going, I think. I think I've got enough iron now to do that. Um, Not according to like the one that I pulled up, I was like, oh, I think this is the video. I pulled it up, and it's like you're gonna need like 3 times as many ingredients, materials as that I'd used on the other farm that I'd done. I'm like, what? So, alright, over here on you. Yeah, that's nice. Copper is very nice. Put my raw iron up there. I have another raw iron. 5, store a bunch of this stuff. I need sticks, spider eyes, store the coal. Need to keep those eggs. Ooh, arrows. Music discs, iron. Okay, hold on to the cobblestone because I might need that still too. So I'm gonna need a hopper, which I need a chest for. What's a chest? It's just okay, planks all around it. Okay, so need to cut down some. Actually, hold on. Before I go out there, I can do one thing. I'm gonna hold off on that one. There we go. Get myself an axe. I'll make this part go a little bit faster. I'm gonna need a couple more pieces of wood. Move sheep. So I can get the wood I need here. 16. I think 16 is gonna be maybe enough. I don't know. We'll wait and see on that side. Okay, so let's get up here. Alright, so I've got 64, so now chest. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 chests. And a hopper. I think that's gonna be mostly it. Alright. So I broke that. So I broke my other respawn point. Let's make sure we reset that so I don't end up having to come running back here later from our set point in the desert. Okay, so I know there's a way to make an automatic melon farm too. I'd love to try and do that at some point. But I need I need redstone for that. I know that for a fact. Also, do you guys like my helmet? I'm all fancy today. I had to make sure I'm protected when I go underground. We're doing it so nice that way, so nice. Okay, so I need a lot of space, and I'm gonna need a couple of villagers, but that's gonna be the easier thing to get. The biggest problem is gonna be I need to worry about the underground. I need a relatively wide, flat space. Where do I want to do this at? I'd much rather do it someplace where it's relatively easy to do. It needs to be at least a little bit farther away. Whoop. Game's starting to lag on me. Let me see here. I should have brought my crafting table with me. I just thought of that. All right, let me see if I can figure out what, or if I can find my tutorial on how to do this. So, iron farm craft. I don't want any of these like super crazy ones. That's that one. No, no. Is this the one I'm thinking it is? There, yes, this is the one. Okay, yeah. No, we'll get to. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I actually wanted. Um, That's what the problem here is, isn't it? All right, fine. Then can I pull this off and put this? There we go. That way, at least, there. Now I can see both of the things that I'm trying to do here. So that's like, because I had the video pulled up, and I'm like, wait, I can't see chat if I have the video pulled up. So I'm going to need a decent amount of wood, too. The easiest part about this is going to be getting the villagers. Definitely going to be the easiest part. Probably doing a lot more landscaping than I need to. All right. So we're going to start here. Hold on a second. Okay, yes. I was like, wait, hold on. So we're going to do 3. 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we went to. This is going to break on me, isn't it? Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on a sec. Am I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. All right. Nighttime. Let's steal a bed. I don't want to. They have a blast furnace here. I did not see that one. They have a blast furnace, but they don't have a blacksmith. That's just weird. Get out. I need it. I'm so mean. Yeah. I can complain all you want. Oh, you're the cartographer, aren't you? Oh no, you're an armorer. I don't have my gems on me. All right. Either way, so they found out this was 6. Okay, while I'm still up here, where is my? There it is. Because I have no doubt that this is going to break on me relatively soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So right. So 7 down. Uh, I have wood. Where's my wood? Oh, I have this. I don't have my. Oh gosh, I'm an idiot today. Like, did I not? Like, oh. All right. I'm stupid. I'll admit it. I did not come prepared. I have failed this test. There's my house. I need to go back to my house because I need coal. Coal because I need to make some torches. And I had that thought earlier, and I'm like, oh, I haven't made any torches. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just make some here in a minute when I need to go back out and start crafting stuff again. Didn't bring my frickin' coal with me. Collect some of this stuff here real quick. Got lots of wheat and some seeds. We'll also get around to building a bigger farm. I could even make a. Well, I still have to find redstone. So they're like, oh, I could make a redstone wheat farm. So it would just auto collect it for me. But then I thought, I was like, no, I can't do that. I still haven't found any redstone. The other problem I have is like I get that almost wanderlust where I'm like, oh, I could just start going out and doing this or that. All right, coal. I need coal. Someday we'll finish the house, but iron farm's a little bit more important. I'd like to get a chicken farm too. I know I need redstone for the chicken farm, so that one's gonna have to wait until we actually have some form of redstone. Good gosh, this is like... I'm gonna lower this down. It's super loud in my ears. I don't have my OBS pulled up right now because the OBS, when I tried to actually keep pulling the OBS up, it would just show, it wouldn't show my chat logs on it. I'm like, there's no real point in me looking at this if I can't see the chat log portion. I would like to get to the Nether sometime relatively soon, but I don't know. Oh boy, this might actually be, well, if it's flooded, I don't think it'll be a problem. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Let's cross your fingers. Okay, so we need a torch. Let's put the torch right here. So, alright, so then what do we need to dig out another? Okay. Then we need to dig out a 3x2 space. Yep, there it went. Ah, shoot. I know what I just remembered something else I forgot. I'm going to have to go and steal them. Here in probably just a minute. Okay, so it should be 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. Alright, quick. This way. I am going to need your beds. I need 3 of them for right now. So grant me some of your beds. Any beds? Move. There we go. Yes. Oh, there's a crafting table. I could have just stolen your crafting table. Did I actually look over here for this? Okay, I did. Alright, give me your beds. For right now, I need these 3 beds down in the hole. I do know that. So let's see here. I'm watching this video back and forth. Placed on 2 slabs with a trap door in the middle. Wait, can I carpet? I need. That's what I get for not actually making sure I had. Alright, so I have 2 things I need. I need trap. Do I not have? So I got trapdoors. And I need cobblestone slabs. Okay. I'm also going to need a boat. You know, the thing that frustrates me about like the boat is this. There we go. Is that it's just like it doesn't like actually. This is like when you just type it in, it's just like, oh, you need this wood. You don't have this wood. I'm like, oh, but I have different color wood. Like, well, we're just gonna cycle through all the different woods. Okay, so touch you up. I need slabs first. So I need a slab here, a slab here, and then I need a trap door here. Uh, Let me redo that trapdoor actually. There we go. Yep. Okay. Now I need my beds. I don't know why I moved the one bed out if I'm just going to put it back. But it's not. Okay, this is just weird. Okay. You let me do it. Okay, so you let me do it like that, but you won't let me do it the other way. Alright, you know what? You are actually going to get put right there. Okay, so now we've got those. I know the next step is digging out the other side. Um, okay, hold on. So now we need to clean out. I'm doing this a little bit slower because the guy who's doing this is in creation mode. Okay, I think that's yeah. Then torches. Gotta make sure there's torches all around down in here because we do not want anything to actually spawn down here. Put a boat in the middle of that. Yep. Where's my boat? There's my boat. There's my boat. Okay. Let's go back up there. I'm probably gonna have to make more torches. Then I think I need to dig. I'm gonna have to pop that one off for right now. Shovel. Where's my shovel? Where's my? Still have one bed. Sleeping down there. Okay. So we put the boat in the middle. I need a couple more torches, I'm thinking. Because I want to. We're going overboard with the torches down here. Alright. See here. Dig one way out, making less stairs like I just did. And we torched the stairs as well. Now I think the next step. Oh wait, that's right. We've got the. I think I need a couple more torches here. Or not torches, put dirt here. I'm gonna need some more. Where did I? There, it's over here. Need a few more trapdoors. The idea here is nobody can go down there and it's completely spawn proofed for right now. Okay, so now we've got all the trapdoors. And then so yeah, with their heads above the hole. Yep. Oh, he's skipping straight to this step. I'm not gonna worry about this step. This is gonna be like the last thing that I plan on doing. Here it is, 9 by 2 next to the beds. Wait, hold on a sec. Back up just a little bit here. I don't think it matters which side I actually do this on. So he's got it. Okay. I want to try and make sure I get the orientation here as best as I can. So it's between me and them. So with it behind me, right over here. All right, so we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oops. I think I went too far there. Too much. 4. So I want 1, 2, 3, 5. I think that's what I want. There it goes. Alright, let's quick make another shovel. Oh, I don't have enough. Probably overthinking this far more than I necessarily have to. But I just want to make sure. So one thing left I know that we still need to do. Um, he did it to that degree already. Okay. So, clean this whole thing out here. We're going to go down 2 levels. All around over here. I am going to need to make a pail, which is where the iron's going to come in. I think I need 4 to make it, 4 or 5, and I think I have just enough iron. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Okay, so finish that. Well, what's next on the list? Hopper in the middle, and then other blocks in this line. Formula. Okay, so make sure I do this on the right side here. So carve this one out. Then we're going to use the hopper right here. And there it is. Give me that back. I need to take these out of my hand. Oh, I've got the wrong thing. Do that. Okay, yep. Now's when I need my buckets. I need at least 1 bucket. Can I please make a bucket? I've got 3. Okay, so I can make 1 bucket. It's good enough. That's just going to make me do multiple trips here. Yeah. I don't want to take their farming stuff because I'll probably end up stealing stuff from them later. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go at the 2 ends opposite. Dang it. You stay the way I want you to be. And that corner. Okay. So there we go. So now everything will flow down strictly towards the hopper. Um, and I think I need fences here at this point. He's just suggesting doing a simple staircase. Alright, let me take a look here and see. So this is actually a little bit different. Let me go back here a little bit. So he went one block behind it and then dug down to it. I haven't actually done it this way before. I'm not sure I can actually do it this way. So there's the hopper. So what we're gonna do here, need a chest, I need a slab. Alright, so chest first. So we're gonna put the chest here, and then we're gonna put the slab right up here. So we can still open up the chest. I'd put this one right here though. Okay, so we're almost done. So the hopper will feed into the chest. Yeah, okay, put the slab above the chest so you can still open it. There's something weird about... Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did differently than him. I'm like, how did he didn't have to do weird stuff like, oh, because I dug sideways. There we go. That makes that a little bit easier. I should probably... I'll probably end up doing something with that. Okay, so this is where I need wood so I can craft. Okay, so how much wood? I've got 15 wood and 10 stick. But no. Oh my gosh. My mouse is killing me. There we go. Okay. So I need a 4 signs and 1 fence. One's fence gate. So we'll put these up, but I can't actually do the next step because I have one other thing I need and I don't have it, and I'm going to have to go hunting for it. Okay, so do sign, sign, sign. Put a block here. I think it's a sign above and the fence in front. Oh no, okay. That's not what it is. It's the, go up. Fence. No. Oh my gosh. Wait, did I not get... Oh my gosh, I didn't make the right thing, did I? I made a fence, not a fence gate. Read. I cannot read. Alright, then. Dang it, no, that's not where I want it. I need it to be... Actually, we can... Oops. I need it to be... No. Do I need to go around to the other side and... Is it night enough? Oh, sure. It's nighttime, but it's not quite nighttime yet. Okay, that... My OCD is... There we go. Okay. Now it should be nighttime enough. Let's sleep. Hey, get off my bed. He's my bed. I'm very thankful that you're over here because that means that I will have the ability to do. Are you a farmer? No, you're the armorer. You're shiny. Okay, so that's there, but there's actually two more things that I need. I can actually do something. I need more. I was like, wait, I need three more beds. Technically, I need all the beds in the village. All right, are there beds in here? You guys have beds. I could probably make a full-sized. I already took the bed out of there. No bed. The reason why we're doing this step is because come nighttime, the villagers will take what will try and get themselves to whatever bed that they can. Okay, no bed. So if there are no beds in the village, they'll go to the beds that I want them to go to. We're not going to pop these off to actually get the iron farm going because I need lava. So until I actually have some lava, there's no real point in me um, going all out, going crazy on this part yet. So I'm going to pop these. Hi, cat. Hello, Mr. Cat. Okay, so there. Now they can come sleep. So now what I actually need to do is go on a long and arduous journey. It's because I need to find some lava. There's another way to do this. I'm just going to skip over doing it. I was going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? Not going to worry about it. This looks like it's the tutorial I used before, but at the same time, it's ever so slightly different. Oops, no, you can stay over there. I don't want you there, but I want you there. Okay, there we go. Ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous, I say. Oh, shit. Did it do it again? Ah, son of a bitch. I just noticed that my Twitch timer and my Streamlab timer are nowhere near each other, which means that at some point the stream cut off on me again. Son of a bitch. All right, can't do anything about that now. I don't know why it did that. It did it on Tuesday when I was raiding, but then it didn't do it on Thursday. Thursday was just fine. Because I looked over and it's like 30 minutes. Man, that feels awfully short time that I've been streaming. I thought I've been going for longer than that. And then I pull up my Streamlabs, and my Streamlabs says I've been going for an hour and 13 minutes. So I got a 45-minute difference between the two. Shoot, 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 shoot. And I don't know what missed either. All right, so I need that way. I know that I saw lava while I was going around over here. Ooh, note to self. All right, so let's try this again. So let's get this over here. I needed to, I'm not smart. All right, I got the one thing I needed though. I've got the pail. That's the only thing I actually need on this trip. I know there's a speed run strat for how to, oh boy. Can I do that? Can I do what I want to with the way that this is? Okay. Can I? No, shoot. This is all flowing lava. I need standing lava, which I could probably box this lava in and get to what I want. Is it? Nope, not up here. Okay. So we're going to try. There we go. Woo, hot stuff. Okay, so now we've got our bucket of lava. Let's head back over to our farm. Please don't be what I think you are. I don't think he is. I cannot afford a raid at this time. I am not well enough along to actually be able to do that. I'm hoping I only skipped once. Like, the Tuesday raid, there are 6 videos. I don't know how much is actually missing. I still have to edit it. I'm way behind on my editing stuff, and it's frustrating to me. I was like, I'm starting to look at all the stuff going like, I need to do this, I need to do this. Let's just get back over to the village. I've got, how much wheat do I have? 17 wheat. I think I can make 4 loaves of bread. I've got some fish, so I can obviously cook up the fish. So this should take care of our iron problem. Hopefully. So the goal here is, I'm going to have to wait for it to be night again too. Anyway, so the goal here is we're going to get this over there. The lava should stay in place once we actually get it to where we want it to be. Let's take a look around underground here. Okay, so I need to get this. Yep, there we go. There we go. And I want this over here. So he's going to put it, yeah, right there. Can't do everything exactly the same way as him because I'm not in creative mode. So please work. Yes, perfect. Okay, now the lava's in place. All right, now I have two things. Uh, that's all working properly. Break you. So now what I need, I believe, so that's all working. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. I've got 6 torches left. Torch that up so that nothing can spawn down there. This is all set. Actually, yeah, I'll leave it. I don't technically need that one, but so that the villagers will come by. Now we just wait for dusk, I believe. Yeah, we need to wait for it to turn night. The villagers should, when it comes night, the villagers, because there's no beds left anywhere in the village, so we'll get 3 villagers to auto come over here to sleep on our beds. Once they come over here, well, they won't auto, but they'll walk over here to sleep on the beds. Once they come over here, we break the beds. And then they'll drop down below, and they will sleep underground. I haven't seen any iron golems nearby. There's one over there in the village, but oh crap, my food is not moving fast anymore. 5 loaves. I can make 5 loaves of bread. There we go. All right, so the idea here is to I think this is just wheat that hasn't grown yet. Some of the stuff is. I don't know what this is. So right now I need 2 things essentially. First thing I need is I need 3 villagers to go over there. Oh, I left that going. Yeah, I can pause you now. I don't need you. So I need 3 villagers to come over here and go to sleep on the beds. Come on, where's my third? I need 3. Where is the third one? It's an iron golem, but I'm not going to worry too much about him. Come on, come on. I need a third. Where's my third? What are you doing standing over there? Come on, man. Come on. Hey. Hey. Bed. Come on. Go to bed. 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 I'm even a bed left in there. What the Alright, you know what? You guys are just being dicks. Come on, man. I need one more. I've only got 2 villagers over here. I've got 1 villager. Where'd my other villager go? Stay down there. Alright, where is my other village? Where are my other villagers? I can do you. Come here. I only need one. Too many. Too many. Too many. Too many. Crap, 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 crap. Way too many. 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 That's why he got up and ran away. Dang it. Where the frick am I? You have no bed. Oh, son of... Okay, that doesn't explain where I am, though. Uh, I spent all that time and effort, and now I've got to try to remember how to get back to where I was. What's that? That is an unusual structure. Is this a... shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah, I'm surrounded by friggin' zombies right now, I know. I am going to end up dying of hunger again before I ever find my frickin' village. Oh, there's an Enderman up there. How lovely. Shoot. Nope, that's just crap that's on fire. That wasn't what I wanted. That was really not what I wanted. Shoot. Yeah, I know. I'm poisoned. Son of a Fusroda. This was not a good thing. Not a good thing. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Looks like there's something over there at least. Don't know what it is, and it might just be where I'm gonna have to go to here. Don't think that's the village I want. That's really gonna tee me off if that's... That's not my village, but it's gonna have to do for right now. Can't move any faster because I'm out of... I'm almost out of food. Son of a foos. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess we're doing this. The worst part is the fact that it's just night, and it's like, shoot. If I could see at least where I was going, I might have been able to find my way back. Now I'm totally lost. There it is. You know, the problem is I also never wrote down what my coordinates were. What the frick is hitting me? Oh, I mean, I already accepted I'm gonna lose basically everything because I'm in the middle of a frickin' tree. So I know I moved into a swamp. I think that's the way I need to go. It did not originally spawn me in a tree when I started here. I thought about it, wouldn't have gone in the water either. uh, not good, not good, not good, not good at all. Shoot. I go back into the swamp where I can't see anything because it's too dark. See a zombie. At least the sun seems like it's going to start coming out, so I might be able to see something at least about where I am. Those are dunes, so that's not really where I want. I want something more like that over there. That looks more like the biome that I was in, so let's head this way. Alright, we're going to have to do, if I can find my way back, which at this point is a big if. Okay. Problem I'm thinking here in my back of my head is that I don't remember this being anywhere nearby. Might have been at some point. I'm out of food again. Yeah, you can stay there, I guess. Okay, I think I need just to go straight this way. I think I can get back to my house. Should really do is I should get a crap ton of torches and just kind of go from, yeah, because there's those. Yeah, there's my house. Okay. We're on the right track. Okay. Yay! Oh, I need to expand my farm because there's no way any of my shit is gonna be left over there. Luckily, I didn't have anything of that much value or importance. I think the only thing I had over there that would have been super useful was chickens. No, did I put the eggs away? I don't remember. Um, I don't have any food left there. So I'm gonna have to figure out this food aspect of the Did not expect. I expected to find monsters. I did not expect to find 18,000 frickin' zombies. When I was doing that. Hay bale, yellow terrata, 6 leather. Oh, I did save my egg, so that's nice. Alright, so let's go down here. See if there's any food left anywhere. Oh my gosh, okay, it looks like some stuff down here is at least matured. Dang it, and I don't have a hoe on me. So part of my plan is to start kind of building that farm outwards. I didn't get anything off of that. I thought it was a chance that it was going to be good. I think these are ready for harvesting. I pray that they are. They look about right. Yes. The other thing it's really good to do early on is do potatoes. But I haven't found any potatoes yet. Unless something here is a potato, then could, but... Alright, bigger thing. I got 30 of them. Perfect. Now I just need to get back over to my crafting table. Oh, I'm so slow. And then I'm going to need to put some torches up because we're going to have a... my stuff, my stuff. Gimme, 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 gimme. What do I have everything? Do I have everything? Gimme, 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 gimme. Hallelujah. I honestly thought all my stuff would have been long gone by now. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay. So, do I have any... Okay, I've got 12 torches. So, no. We're going to torch the ever living hell out of these spots around here to try and prevent that from happening again. I do need more... There we go. I do need to have monsters here, but the sheer amount that showed up actually caused my villager to run away. So this is not a guaranteed. Ah, there's my torches. I thought it was strange. I thought I had more torches than that. So this will hopefully keep my... This should hopefully free that space up a little bit more so it doesn't end up with 50 gazillion monsters all vying for it. Okay, there we go. So I need two more villagers down here. And I need a zombie. Just one frackin' zombie. Nope, not down there. Okay. I didn't think I managed to catch anything down there last night. What you have to do is you have to stand on top of it. You have to get the zombie to stand on top of it, and then pop it open. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna take a drink. I wanted to finish this up today. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Needs to be night. Night's coming soon. Night is coming soon. Ooh, I wonder if I could make... Oh, it'd be incredibly difficult, but I bet I could do it. I would love to... I bet I could make my logo in here. That would be a real challenge to do, would be to actually create my logo in-game. Right, Binks? If I could create my logo in-game, that would actually give me a... Well, that's something, it's like, if I did that, something like that, I would want to put... Like, I'd love to do that, but I think that would be effort that'd be better put to doing a... Where am I at? 756, 64. 750. Come on. 756. 64. 716. There. It's not necessarily straight to my home, but it's close enough to my home. And my respawn point is at my home this time, so I shouldn't have to run back. I should have learned my lesson. Like, I was talking to my artist about this before, 'cause she really wanted me to play this game too. I must have had like 5 or 6 people ask me if I was going to play Minecraft at all. I'm like, well, I would love to do it. I would really love to get a yes. All right. Pop you. Pop you. Hi, guys. I hope you're comfortable down there. I have too much crap. uh, well, that's not what I meant to do, but those are now gone forever. All right, so they sealed in. So what I need to do from here is I actually need a zombie. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, 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 zombie. I need a zombie. There's spiders over there. I had like 8 zombies last night. What happened to them all? Hello, you two. 3. Come here. Come here. Come here. I only need 1 of you. Though in the past I've ended up with 2 of them. Oh, shoot. Got him. All right. I got 2 of them. Even better. There you go. So now they're locked in. They can't leave. But they can't... The other thing they can't do now... All right, so now I'm all set and good. Ah, it's working. I can hear it. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, it's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. Look at it. Burn, laddie, burn. I might be a little psychotic. Okay, so what's happening here? That was awesome. Let's go see if it dropped. So, what happens here is that the zombies are now sitting in the boat. Okay? They're in the boat. They won't leave the boat. And zombies are... Oh my gosh, really? That doesn't matter much. I finished my goal. I'm so excited. So the zombies are sitting in the boat, so they won't despawn. They can't despawn while they're in the boat. The other method to doing it is actually putting a name tag on them and naming them. This is obviously a little bit easier because you just need a boat. You don't actually need a name tag. Boats are easier to make. So with the boat... crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. So with the boat, we actually have the... I want to play with my windows here a little bit. Oops, no, I don't need you. I want this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. So, boat won't allow them to... Ah, it's a melon. The boat won't allow them to despawn. So they're stay down there. However, at the same time, they can't actually reach the... they can't reach the villagers that are down there. But the villagers spawn in... I don't really care too much about the dirt, but... Villagers will actually spawn in an iron golem to protect themselves. But where we've got it all set up, the iron golem will spawn right in here, inside of this big old bucket. I was going to try and force him in there. Now, because... See, look at that. 17 already. Oh, it's so cool. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm done here. I want to see what happens if I can... Bye-bye. Burn, laddie, burn. I take great pleasure in this. So I believe the total number... The iron golem pushed him off. Push. 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 I set them all on fire. Okay, so we got all that, so I can put the beds back. Let my villagers sleep a little bit, I guess. Excuse me. There you go. Villagers can sleep. I suppose I'll let them sleep. Or at least a couple of them. Die. It's actually working really well. All right, so I'm super excited about that. Super happy. Managed to get the iron farm up and running. So at the very least, I've got that going for me. So now we don't need to worry about iron. It is an AFK farm, so if I wanted to, I could just like sit down here, plug everything above me so nothing can get down to me. Holy crap, 30. And just leave it go. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of set my house reasonably close, because I'm going to try and keep this chunk loaded in so that hopefully it will just keep working while I'm not really paying attention to it. God darn it. This is just our night today. Come on, respawn me. I should have just slept all over there while I can, because it doesn't matter if it's night or daytime. So that doesn't actually matter, because the zombies are just there. They're always there. Alright, so we've finished that. Let's go pick our stuff back up again. Now, what I'm going to do then is I need to start expanding my farm. And then redstone. I need to find redstone. I can't believe I haven't found any redstone yet. Love finding diamonds would be great too, but I'm not going to hold my breath on those. Okay, so let's get back over there. Get my stuff back up. I can take up the iron from being inside of there, which is great. Give me my stuff back. Yep, so as you can hear them, zombies don't despawn, even though it's daytime. You can still see them. They're still down there. And they will just keep continuously spawning golems, iron golems, which will then die and feed into my stuff down here. Some of my stuff did fall into the water. Lovely. So the other thing I could do is I could probably make another you guys didn't have a bed in there in the first place. Doesn't really matter where I put the beds back at. I'm just kind of putting the beds back because I don't need them for right now. And it'd be nice to know where they are for later, if I do need them later. There we go. Give melons. Where's my... No, no, no. Yes. Did I not get any? I'll have to look it up. I know one thing I'd love to do. It's a longer, somewhat more complicated farm. Yep, okay. So that's over there now. So now we have an infinite amount of iron whenever we want it, despite us dying multiple times. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to try and make would be auto chicken farm. I can't do that without redstone. I need a lot of redstone for that. We have all the iron that we need now. So what that means is that I no longer have to rely on using stone pickaxes, stone anything really. I can now use iron constantly. I don't need to worry about running out of iron at any point. We're going to put some more torches down around my house here. There we go. Let's see here. I can store some stuff. Maybe. I'm gonna need more chests here. uh, those away. I can use that until it's broke. I actually had some of those in there. All right, do I have any? I think I have. Well, I have logs. Okay, so I do have what I want. I just need to turn those into that. That. And now I can make iron pickaxes of 4 days. Shoot, I shouldn't have actually turned them all into sticks. Wasn't thinking it through. Wasn't thinking it through. These each still actually have a little bit of wood left on them. Let's go ahead and take care of that. There we go. Now they can start just they can start I can start crumbling and I can come back in a few minutes and pick it up and see if there's anything actually left out on it. Probably some saplings, maybe some sticks. Can I make some more? Let's stick that in there. So now I got my torches again. Torch there. Torch there. The bigger thing I'm going to do here, I'm just going to kind of do this for right now. I'll probably won't keep this around indefinitely. That way, I'll have a little bit of a guidepost to hopefully lead me back home if I get lost again. I need. I got. Oh no, that's acacia wood. This is acacia log. All right, 2 more chests. We can. Where's my chests? There we go. And there. Store, 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 store everything. Oops, not you. Keep you. I want to keep all of my wooden stuff for right now. We'll keep the sticks too. And the coal. Now let's go over here and cook that fish. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. I'm so happy I managed to get that done. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish the whole thing this stream or not. I wish I could actually like see it from here to see if it was still working or not. It might be. I just don't know. Cook salmon. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, I'm not going to go all the way back over the mountains. I'm going to stick with my mine here. I just went over the mountains to see if I had any better gear or anything. There's a huge cavern over there, but I wasn't seeing anything in it. I'm going to put a couple of these outside here. I haven't had any problems yet, but I'm not going to take the risks. The other thing that'd be nice to try and do at some point, I think I saw a village over there in the desert, so it'd be nice to actually see if I could get to that village. And what was actually down there in that village. Nope, not this way. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, here we go. I want to use up my stone gear here so that it's all done and over with. Okay. So we kind of reached some ends here. I just wanted to keep mining, keep digging. The only thing I haven't really found, I haven't found diamonds. I don't think, I'll have to take a look and see, because I don't think I'm actually low enough yet to have reached the diamonds place. But I haven't found redstone yet either. And we need redstone to start really doing a lot of the more advanced tricks and techniques. So we'll have to... Hi, Zoe. My hotses? Do you like my hotses? I actually have a couple different ones. So it's VTube Studio. Because I use VTube Studio off of Steam to do the model, it actually has a load of different backgrounds to it. I haven't really played around with them a ton, but it has a bunch of different clip-ons that you can just put onto your model and stuff like that. So there's like cat ears, bear ears, there's a Santa hat, there's obviously this helmet. I was looking to see if they had any pickaxes. I couldn't find any, which kind of made me go, oh. I was kind of thinking, I was like, oh, I could put on the miner hat and have a pickaxe. But it's nice to see you. Zoe, how you been? You just missed it. We died multiple times. Got put back to our spawn point in the middle of a rainstorm in the middle of the night. Managed to find our way back, but we did manage to actually finish my iron farm. So the iron farm is now completed, and it's up and running now too. So now I have an auto iron farm. I'm not sure. It's over in the village. I'm not sure if I'm close enough to it for it to continually run while I'm mining down here underground. Thank you for the compliment on my hotses. Put that there. Right now we're trying to. So the next thing I want to try and do is a auto chicken farm, but I can't do it without redstone, and redstone is the only thing I haven't found yet. I went out and looked through some of the mountains and stuff like that. I found a huge cavern out there, um, and there was how many creepers did I end up killing? 7, 8 creepers in there, and the place is just like huge. It's like I thought about going back over there, but I was like, well, I'm gonna keep digging over here since this is a little bit closer to my home base. Try and see if I can find more stuff over here first before I give up entirely and try to go. Yeah, I just have to try and get redstone. It's like I have the idea for the chicken farm in my head because I remember it. I don't have it perfectly memorized, but I remember how a lot of it is like I need redstone for it. But just for whatever reason, it's just like I haven't really found a ton of resources around here in this world. I don't know if I need to go somewhere else. I also saw I ended up dying on the way to it because I got lost after I got sent back to my spawn point. It looked like a sand village. I was heading towards it, and then I got killed by a drowned. So I might have to take a stream and just go exploring and see what I can find in the world. Okay, we're gonna start just going straight here. Doesn't look like I'm anywhere near water, so that's useful. Uh, just gotta try and. I'm looking around to see if I can find like a good cavern or cave system or something. Even better, it'd be best to stumble across a deserted mine shaft. Because although those usually have a decent number of monsters in them, they also usually have a lot of. Ooh, good coal. I need more coal. Those also usually have rails in them, so you can steal some of the rails and wood and stuff like that down there and actually make use of that to try and start making a rail system. Because I'd like to kind of make one over to a. So I'm going to start mining in the mountains. It'd be nice to have a rail system set up so I could just go straight over to it rather than what I've been doing right now is just basically just running around, running over there. Do I have? I still have my stone shovel. Oops. Gravel. Uh, might be something I have to just keep looking for. No, I haven't really built anything on the house yet. I wanted to make sure that the iron farm was up and running so I didn't have to worry about making iron anymore, or finding iron. And then I wanted to kind of secure a good method of food. I've got the. That's the other thing I actually need to do. I need to expand my farm down by the lake, so I can have some more stuff down there. I've been stealing a little bit here and there from the villagers, but I don't have any potatoes. I might have to just go over there and see if I can just farm like everything that they have. Take a look and see. What they've got. Because I know they've got melons over there. I stole some of those, and they've got wheat. Copper. What was that? So my task this stream was I wanted to do the iron farm, which I've now finished. And so now I'm kind of hunting for resources. I was thinking of going back. Um, I was gonna give it a quick chance to try and find some more find any redstone. Um, if I couldn't find anything, which I haven't been, I was going to go back and try to expand out my farm. Because the biggest thing is that for most other farms, outside of like the iron farm that I did, most of the other farms that I can think of need redstone. And so I'm kind of deadlocked now on trying to build other farms without having any redstone. I seem to have landed in a very copper heavy area because everywhere I go, I'm finding copper. I barely found enough iron to make the hopper and the one pail that I needed to do the iron farm. Go down a little bit, I think. We haven't found any redstone. We haven't found diamonds, but I haven't really been looking too hard for diamonds. Wood, we've got enough wood surrounding us that I'm not too concerned about that right now. I might even double check this. I might have some bone meal that I can use. Man. Gonna have to pause the mining here. Oop. Is that something of any importance? No. That was just Pokemon Go. So it didn't go to my watch, so it's usually not important if it don't get the notification over on my watch. The one thing, what am I missing to be affiliated? I need 50 followers, and I need to average, I believe it's 5 views on a stream. So I've got 20 followers right now, and then I'm averaging, I think, 1.1 viewers per stream. So those are the two things. I went past it. Yes, I did. So those are the two things I'm missing right now. The other two things are stream time, which I think is 8 hours over 30 days, and I stream on 7 unique days over 30 days. So like neither one of those things are very difficult to do. That's the reason why I've been trying to focus on growing the channel. I know that you've seen Zoe. I know you've seen me talking to different people on Twitter, just trying to be like, hey, my channel exists. Because that's about all I can really do right now. Oh, I got flint while I was down there. That's nice. All right, I need you. You. I don't need grass. Want that. I do have bone meal. You. Keep those for when I actually get the farm. Luckily, there's enough chickens nearby that I don't need to worry too much about excuse me. I don't need to worry too much about eggs. Hopefully, I can actually pull a couple of them over when we finally get around to the farm. I left all my dirt. I need more dirt. Climby, 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 climby. That should be good enough. I do expand the front of my house too. Thank you, Zoe. Oop, I need to eat. Yeah, getting to affiliate on Twitch is much easier than trying to get into a YouTube partner program. YouTube's partner program is like insane amount of things. I can understand why I've seen people go like, "Is it difficult to do?" I'm like, well, depends on who you are. If you're a VTuber working for one of the big companies, then it's pretty easy because, you know, they end up with just massive amounts of followers before they even debut. I'm working on my own debut right now. Right when I started the stream, I got a message about that from somebody I've been working with. Um, so hopefully I can do that. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to do the like an official debut next year probably. Here, let's do that and see where we're at here. I thought about doing a test stream at some point over on YouTube and seeing what kind of reactions I can get over on YouTube. Alright, we're going to leave that alone for right now. I'm going to go over here, take a look and see what I can find over here. I'd like to take their glass, but I don't have Silky. Or Silk Touch. Silky. I'm watching too many different VTuber streams. I'd actually like to raid people after I'm done streaming, but half the time there's only like one or two people up that I follow, and I'm like, I don't know them. I don't know if they would like a raid, and I don't know them well enough to actually get into doing a raid with them. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so it's still been working at least a little bit. Just doesn't look like it's been working as well since we haven't been here. I could just AFK here, but I don't want to do that. That'd be boring. Give me that. Alright, so where are... The weirder thing to me is that like I haven't actually seen like any farmers. And I think it's wheat. I've got like one cartographer. There's the melons. I should actually look up that melon farm because that was like, except that's like really intense. Because I know there's like an auto melon farm. What is this? Can I? I can't even do anything with those. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, that's what that is. These are just all melons. Give me that. Give me. These are all melon seeds. That's what that is. I'm kind of more surprised. I haven't seen any potatoes though. What is this? That's just wheat seeds. Half of these things won't actually grow because they don't have space for it to grow. So let's go back over here. Let's see if I can get a let's just go back over here. I've been streaming for at least a little while, theoretically. Well, my OBS says I've been streaming for over 2 hours. I have no idea what Twitch says I've been streaming for. I could see my Twitch like behind it, but I am not like actively looking at my Twitch. Oops. Yeah, I know. I can't breathe underwater. Alright, let's place you here. Place you. Place you. I'm gonna kind of end this off by expanding out my farm here a little bit. That way I have a little bit less to worry about in terms of food. Then I'm going to take a look and see who's streaming. I don't know of anybody who's streaming right now. Half the people I know of, I'm even moderator on a couple of different people's channels. Um, but they usually stream well, like during the times when I'm working. I'm kind of like, I can't like come in and watch you if you're streaming while I'm working. The thing it'd be really nice to get my hands on would be some freaking potatoes. Alright, that's a pretty good spread there. I'm going to move over to this side over here. Actually, I'm going to just do 2. Build 2. Okay, do that, then we're going to plant those. I'm going to leave the spot next to them open because I think they need to have the spot next to it be open in order for it to actually finish. Okay, so go back up to my house here and we'll end off the stream. I'm thinking, oops, there we go. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream, guys. In tomorrow, I'm gonna move tomorrow again. I've been house sitting for my brother for this last week. I'm hoping that's part of the reason why my streams have been doing a little bit weird stuff, because I haven't had this problem when I'm at my own place. But tomorrow, I'm going back to my apartment. So I should be fine. I plan on streaming tomorrow afternoon again. We'll probably do some more Minecraft stuff. We'll probably spend tomorrow mostly just hunting for redstone, unless I can find some relatively early on. The other thing I might do is actually work on my house here, since my house is, well, my house is my house. So that's kind of my plan right now for tomorrow. There we go. Um, But then obviously, like I said, Tuesday is probably going to be a farm day, so I'll probably stream, but it may not be a very long stream. That we'll have to wait and see on. I don't know how many people will be there. I think we should have most of the raid group, but I don't think we're planning on trying to push anything. So I would say at most 4 bosses. I don't think we'll get any more than that. I'd be very surprised if we actually get to 4 bosses. We'll probably try to, just because 4 bosses is 2 caches at the Great Vault, so we have 2 choices. Um, but then Thursday, they're not planning on doing raid as of right now. I'll stream on Thursday then. Not sure what I'll stream. I'm debating. Part of me wants to go back and do. I'll go back to Legend of Zelda Randomizer. I also have a couple other games that I really want to play on stream, so I've got that. And then I've got that Christmas video coming up for you guys. That'll go up Christmas Day. Um, and that won't be a stream or anything like that. I won't be around to stream. I'm going up to my grandparents for Christmas. They have the Christmas house. It's very nice. It's a very lovely house. Um, Unfortunately, it is a pretty decent distance away. But so that's kind of the plans here for the near future. Uh, so thank you everybody who came on by. Let me see here if there's anybody actually up or anything like that. Oh, there's a lot of different people. I go back and forth on this because it's one of those deals where I'm like, I don't know, and I start getting nervous about rating people just because I'm like, are you okay with me rating you? Or what do you want me to do? I'm gonna take a look at something here. Because I know this person's going for a partner push, and she seems to have some really good streams. But I don't know. I don't. I think I'm not gonna raid anybody just to be on the safe side. I'm not gonna worry about trying to raid anybody. I'll see. I'll probably take a look and see. It's like, hey, are you any of you people okay with getting raided? I don't know. That I think there's a lot of not stigma behind that, but questions behind doing stuff like that. So anyway, thank you everybody who came on by today to talk, and I will catch you all later. Um, we're going to be going over, like I said tomorrow. I should be back in Minecraft tomorrow. Uh, if you guys are watching this at any point, please follow my channels, comments, likes, subscribes, anything. It will help to grow the channel and help get me get the word out on it so we can reach affiliated status. And then we can really start having some fun with it. So thank you everybody who watched, and I will see you all later. Take care.